Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're just going to do something real quick. What I use is Mother's clay bar and soapy water, just some ivory soap, and soap the door down. Just going to get this door ready for the decal. Like you seen on the last video, the decal on the driver's side, the number 13. So I soaked this pretty good. I'm not going to go down to the rocker because that's another deal altogether. I'll have to get under and clean that really good. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. So it's just the door right now. And I soap up the Mother's clay. And what this does, it'll pick all the contaminants off the clear coat. And yeah, it'll, I like to go, because a black car or even a dark car, there's so many swirls in these dark paints that I like to keep that to a minimum. So I will clay bar in a back and forth motion, try to keep it straight. You know, I won't do a big area at once. I'll probably try to do maybe half the door at first. And every once in a while, you gotta flip the clay bar, squish it down, and just change it up a bit to make sure you don't have no dirt, trash in it. And then you can just continue on. There's probably not a lot under this handle. You can do the handle if you want, but it picks off. If you feel it with your hand before you do this, you will feel all kinds of little trash stuck to the clear coat that just accumulates over time. You know, so doing this to your car, you know, in the springtime, before you bring it out even, you know, for that matter, any car you have, if you do this, your paint will shine up so much better. You just feel the smoothness of it. It's just like glass now. What you can do is you can feel around and see if you feel anything at all. If you feel anything, like maybe there's something right there, so you do a little pass over it again. Maybe it's, yeah, something like that. Now there's going to be occasional times that it's not trash in the paint, it's an actual chip. Maybe it's a chip on the paint or a scratch or something, but you get a lot of it out with this clay bar thing. I've been using the clay bar for, I don't know, maybe 15 years, probably, maybe 20 years, I don't know. So I just fold this there again. I'll do this door in 3 sections. So it's not going to take too long to do this, but once we get this done, what I plan on doing is to just put on some Chemical Guys light polish, just to bring the door up, bring the shine up. And then after that, what we'll do is we will use some isopropyl, 70% is all you need, and we'll just do the center section of the door where the decal is going to lay, because you want to take all the waxes off that are on the door. So then the decal will definitely bond properly to the door without any chance of lifting or problems like that, right? So, yeah. See, I always go over because there's nothing better than your hand to feel if there's still some areas to be cleaned, right? Some of these, some of the stuff that sticks onto the clear coat can be damn stubborn to get off, but you know, you just have to be a little patient with it. I'll fold this up again just to get a nice clean side of the clay bar. It's just like putty, like it's like hard putty. You wouldn't think that it would do what it does, but it's quite amazing that something like this product, works so well. And they also have the Mother's Quick Shine comes with it in the box. It's a nice little quick detailer spray wax if you don't want to get into the long, you know, time of doing a full detailed wax. You can use the quick detailer spray and it kind of works pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna do the mirror right yet. I'll probably do it. Well, no, I might as well do it. It's over this door. I might as well do it. Probably not a lot of trash in it, but we'll do it up. What the heck? Yeah. Brand new year. Brand new car. Well, brand new to me. It's an old car. I did get the registration sticker for the plates today. This morning I went to the Access Nova Scotia, and all I have to do is show proof of insurance, and yeah, proof of insurance to and my registration paper that I got when I bought it. And then she just printed off a slip for me, and away I went. So she's all good for the spring. Who knows if we get a really good April. I know they get a good April out west, but down here it's iffy if we're gonna get a good April or not. But right there is a bit. If we get a good April, I wouldn't mind bringing this one out in April, and the bullet. You know. Now, I'll just feel around here. See if I feel anything. That's shouldn't be here. And it's feeling pretty damn smooth. There's nothing on it. She's clean as a whistle here. Yeah, I don't feel nothing there. It's already drying back here. Yeah. No, I think she's good to go. You can reuse this little piece once in a while. I mean, you can use it to fold it over and over until it starts getting, if you see a lot of dirt in there or something, then you just cut off another piece off the block. But I'll put it aside so it doesn't get dirty. And I just got an old rag, I get them down at Prince's Auto. And I don't rewash them. I just use them once and then toss them. But I have polishing rags that I do rewash. This is just to get the soap off. Just to get all this water off. And it doesn't hurt to leave it a little damp, because we're gonna put some polish on it, right? We're gonna put polish on it. Yeah, there we go. Should be good. See, yeah, it's smooth. Now, no stuff on the paint when you polish it, because you're just going to introduce scratches if you do that. One of those pieces that's stuck to the clear coat, and you start polishing, then it breaks away and goes on your polishing pad. Then you're just gouging up the paint there. So that one's done. What I've got here is a dual action. Before I used to use single action. I got a much larger polisher, single action, which just spins at different speeds. But this one actually does an audible. It moves, so you have less chance of damaging the paint, and plus you get a better shine. So what I got here is this blue stuff, chemical guys, and it's just a swirl remover, and it does take out a lot of the swirls. So just put a little bit on the pad and smear it around, and start the motor up on the slow speed, and then gradually increase. You don't have to go to 6 on the machine. You don't have to go full tilt. You can go 4.5, 5. You don't want to go too much, but so just got to get this stuff down there. I usually put like 3 daubs on it, and I'll just put my glasses on so I can see better. But I'll just do like a section, maybe around here, and I'll go below the door here like that. It's gonna overlap on the back fender a bit, but that's probably, yeah, it's almost halfway, so I think I'll probably stick there. So I'm gonna turn it on. It's gonna go, it's on speed level 1, so that just sort of smears it around, gets it every place you want it to be. And just go back and forth. Now we'll start to speed it up a bit. Right now I'm on 4. And just like that. A little weight on it, not much. The polisher does all the work. Just let the polisher do the work. Like that. Not too much pressure, just a little bit. And you're fine. There. So now you see the wax doesn't disappear. You know you can get off it pretty soon because you're running out of the wax and polish it and stuff. So just start slowing the speed down, and then click it off. There's a button on the back side of the polisher, so that's pretty good. Now when I wipe this down, I will use the soft cloth. I won't use the general rags here. So we'll just polish it, just see what it turns out like, and I think it's turning out pretty good here. Oh yeah. That on the window is just reminding me the center line for the number 13 is the center line is going to be 25 and a half inches from the back of the door, or 25 inches from the front of the door. And that seems to be the place where it looks the best. It's almost, I guess it's almost smack dab in the middle, but yeah, it seems to look good there. So that came out pretty good. Yeah, you can see it's, as my old friend used to say, Wayne, who I used to ride Harleys with, he'd call it nightmare black, and that's what it is. It's nightmare black because it's the hardest color to polish out. He had a black, it was a 91 Fat Boy Harley, and I had a black 1994 Sportster Hugger, and it's the same thing, right? We had the same problems with that. So now we're going to put a little more on here. About the same amount. And we're just going to go, we're going to do this lower half just to the bottom of the door. We're not going to go beyond that because I haven't cleaned the rocker panel yet. That'll be on another job to do. But so right there, she smeared around, so now I just turn it on. Just mix it around a bit. Oh, nice and even. Nice and even. Like that. And then I turn my speed up a bit. And then I'm just going to go to 4. Maybe a little over 4. Try not to do a lot of polishing right on the crease of the door. That's where the clear coat to finish. Slow the speed down and then take off the power. There we go. So that part's done. Now we just wipe this down. I like to go back and forth this direction, but oh geez, that came up pretty good. Yeah, that came up just nice. That's just, oh yeah, smooth as glass. Oh shit, that's quite amazing. That's quite amazing. That polish is pretty good, but it's all the trick about getting that clay bar on there and doing that. So now we can just move to this top section here. Once I get this down here, but she don't want to. There she goes. Another 3 blobs there. And let's just get it over to the front of the door. And that's cool. A little bit on the top. Probably the mirrors I would just later do by hand or something. I don't think I'd take a machine to that. Anyway, so let's just do this top half. Turn the speed up now. Go 4.5. Good move. Just sort of angle like that. Why, but it's easy work for it. Like that. Don't have to go too far on it, but yeah, she's looking good now. She's shining up really good. Yeah. There we go. Now we only got the lower half. We're almost done. We're almost done this job. Yeah. I did decal some people's cars in the past, but you know, I find I might have charged them $125, but I was probably on it 8 hours, so I didn't really make much money, but I kind of like doing it, and then to see their reaction, you know, after when they come pick up the car, that's worth it, even though I didn't make much money doing the job, but yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna do this lower half. I think we could probably do the bottom of the door, just knock it all off and in one deal here. Yeah. Let's just put it on one, switch it on. Let's mix this up here. Mix it up a little bit here. We're going a little bit on the bottom. Don't put it on too far. As long as you don't see any big blobs of polish, then you can start up about 4.5. Just keep it moving all the time. Keep your polish always moving. Have a little bit of light pressure on it, medium pressure. Good to go. Slow it down, keep it moving, and drop it down to 1, and boom, that's it. And wipe this off. Wipe that all off. And it really came out good. This side came out better, actually, I think, than the other side of the car. I'm not sure why. Well, it didn't come up too bad over there, but it's just now there's a decal on that you got to really watch. You're not gonna put the polish over the decal. That's all going to be done by hand, in and around wherever the black is, and you can sort of clean the decal, but probably with you'd probably use the spray, Mother Spray. Quick detailer on the decal. I did put some light wax on the hood decals, on the stripes. Didn't seem to bother that. But yeah, let's do that there. Okay, so that's good. Now what we got to do is ensure that we take all the wax off this section. So now we got to find our tape here. I just use this little green tape. Got to find the 25.5 mark. And it's the same. You go from the front top of the door, you can go to the back top of the door, doesn't matter, but let's get a little piece of this ripped off. And then stick it here for now. And we'll just see where we're at here. So right at the exact top edge of that door, and 25.5 is right, tape is bagging a bit, you gotta pull that tape tight. That would be right where my thumb edge is. So, right where my thumb edge is. So I gotta go in a bit, like that. Now, we'll recheck it. I'm sure it's pretty close. right there. That's there. I might have overshot it just by a hair. I think it has come back just a bit. Let's check that one out. Right there on the edge. Keep it tight. Actually, right, yeah, it just says where the metal curves. Oh, that's so close. That's so close, but it's still awful. How about if I do that? And straighten the top piece out later. Right there, okay. That's it. That's that now. I would say that's it. That's exactly right in the middle. So just gonna keep that steady. Line it up like that. Okay. Check it one more time. You always check 3 times, maybe 4. Look at that. That is just a second out. That is bang on, right 25 and a half. Yeah, right to the door edge. There's our center for our 13. Leave that on there. Now all we gotta do, I need a drink of water. Dry in here. Wow, this is the easy part. Okay. That's the wet one. That's the old wet one I used to wipe the door down. This one here is another one. That's clean. Appears to be clean. It's like those bulk t-shirt things, but I don't know. You know what? I don't like the look of that one. It's got stains on it. Let's go with the new yellow one right here. Okay, so isopropyl. We can put isopropyl. It's so the number's 13. The circle's 12 across. So it's a little wider than that. So they're a little bit wider than that. So we'll just go a little wide, and we can always re-wax that door later. So we'll go extra length. Get all that wax off her. Yeah. Yeah, you can use lots of this isopropyl. It won't hurt the clear coat. It's better than, they say it's better than Windex. If I clean this with Windex and I put the decal on, it said that it could have some adhesion problems. So I'll just go with what these guys are recommending. So they're recommending the 30 or the 70% isopropyl. Yeah. Now, one more little wipe down this area, and we're gonna be good to go. But the only thing is, that decal wraps around the door. So here, I don't mind using this old beater because I'm gonna have to go just underneath the door here, where the decal is gonna wrap around, and clean that really good, because you want that to bond. Definitely want that decal to bond underneath here. I had taped it last time. I held it in place because I didn't know if it was going to hold good. But sure enough, once 12 hours went by, I was able to take the tape off, and she was stuck tight under there. I thought I was going to have to put something else on it. So there we go. She's ready. Maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Probably won't. It takes so long, probably won't have you guys for that, but I'll show you when it's done. Yeah, so that's what I want to get done. So thanks guys for dropping in, and like I say, as I always say, I want each and every one of you to stay safe out there, and you know what I mean. Thunder Road.